The Clapback Show.
Welcome to the Clapback Show. I'm the one and only Big Silence, and this is the original Clapback Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and the rest will amaze you beyond.
This is the Clapback Show. Thank you for joining the latest on the hottest gossip. And you know I'll only bring you the facts in this bit.
Now they tell them something, say yes sir, no ma'am. There's no bad kids, there's only bad parents.
I got 1,000 handguns, Rambo wouldn't touch. I got 1 million payroll killers headed to Kentucky.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Silence. Quiet Gang, what's good? Let's go!
Hey, boy, she think it's Heinz 57, catch up in the kid.
Okay, I'm reloading!
Make sure you don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get it.
I didn't know no better, but when I did know better, I choose to do better.
Should have did better.
What's good with the Clapback Gang? What's good, Quiet Gang? Y'all know what it is. The Silence Clapback can't beat it. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. It's Clapback Show. I'm the one on the Silence Clapback can't beat it. And now you have tuned into the Clapback Show. And now it's time to go get into the BLUEFACE situation. What's good? If y'all was just into my last stream, I was getting into the situation with Afro Man and how he has broke ground history doing what he did. And now we're about to get into BLUEFACE. Apparently having a boxing match with some guy and lost the fight. And he was excited about still getting paid after losing the fight, as a boxer is supposed to. You know, have both boxers when they fight. Both boxers get paid. The loser makes money, and the winner makes money. The winner makes most money, but the loser still takes home money. Well, BLUEFACE money apparently was taken back because while they was in the ring, BLUEFACE apparently got upset with the person that put the boxing match together and claimed that he was cheating. And the owner, or the person that put the match together, said, "Well, if you gonna say that I'm cheating on camera, and try to embarrass my company like that, I'm gonna take your bag away. So he took his money. Left Blueface empty pockets. Made him do all that sweating and fighting. Then got whooped and lost the fight, and didn't even get 50 cents. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, what? Like, you did all that fighting, went through all that, and didn't get a dime? I mean, like, you let a white boy take your money, just snatch it, and you ain't gonna do nothing? Hey, but let's go get into it. Like I said, man, you know, things be happening, man, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. Let's get into it. Let my boy Academic speak on it. Now I say I'm gonna get into the Tiger Woods, man, and the designer, man, situation, man. These guys gotta get it together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good with Clapback Gang? What's good, Quiet Gang? Hope everybody's great, man.
Building your app.
You know what I'm saying?
On base 44.
Well, let's go.
Describe it. And it's real. One thought.
Talk about. Chibu.
Okay, so that happened then. Blueface spoke afterwards, and he spoke about, he gave some more commentary about the fight. One of them is here. Listen to this.
Out of the ring, it was like,
here we go.
I like the.
Hold on, come on, bro.
He's being honest. Chibu did.
All right, Jesus, I can't get the fucking. I want to play everything. Oh, here we go.
We're still gonna turn up.
There we go. So this is after he gets out the ring. He goes to like the locker room area.
13, it's a wrap.
Here we go.
You know that decision was bullshit. Let's go.
My backpack. Where's my backpack?
But I'll tell you what, chat. We're gonna watch the fight back, and we're gonna see who landed more punches. Cause that's how it's supposed to go, right?
You know somebody? Yeah, you lost the last round.
Yeah.
But just because you lost the last round doesn't mean you lost the fight.
Especially not unanimously.
I gotta show what Blueface said. Hold on. We're moving too fast. Let's go.
That's it right
The
here.
blue corner, Chibu!
You got Whack 100s right there. You have Neon. You have Charleston White. Charleston White's here. I think this is Charleston. Is this Charleston? Not sure. This is Rampage Jackson, and they're commentating the fight. Obviously, if I had went, I would have been one of the commentators, but I didn't go.
Eddie, grand rest.
Now, what ends up happening is the fight is over, and this is it right
The
here.
blue corner, Chibu!
Now, Chibu wins the fight. Okay? They basically...
So his name, Chibu? I don't know who he is. Apparently this guy won the fight. Y'all will watch what Blueface gonna say. Keep up.
do the interviews afterwards, and ADIN, because he's kind of like Joe Rogan / Dana White when it comes to that. He hops in the ring, and he interviews Blueface, and this is what happened.
For your props, again, this fight was kind of put together last minute. It was so hard to get you an opponent. Can we get you back in here, bro? Can we see you back in Brand Risk?
Hey, you know damn well you ain't gonna lose your own money on your own fight card. I definitely wouldn't score that in a unanimous decision. I'd give it 4-2. But hey, shout out to Brand Risk.
Shout out to Brand Risk. And Blue, if you do get back on Brand Risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Brand Risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that.
Okay, y'all, so what you just heard with Blueface telling Aiden Ross that he tampered with the bets on the fight. Right then, right there, when you heard those words, when you heard that line, that's right when Aiden Ross, let me make sure I always gotta cut my arrow on when I'm doing stuff like this. Gotta cut your arrow on. Hold on, y'all. Alright, make sure. Okay, Adin Ross, this guy right here. He's a big YouTuber and a big streamer, very big streamer. Tied in real tight with Drake. Alright, so they let you know where his money is at. Big bag, very big bag, got big money. Blueface just did a boxing match with another guy that Adin Ross is basically covering financially. Sponsored by other financial people that has money that they gave to Adin Ross, who they trust. Adin Ross has to pay Blueface, the loser, and the other guy, the winner. Since Blueface said what he just said, Adin Ross decided, oh, you saying I'm cheap? Well, let me take my money back, or let me keep the money I'm supposed to give you. So he decided not to pay this fighter, Blueface. That's how Blueface got robbed for his money.
Never that. I don't know what he's talking about. Chibu!
Okay, so that happened then. Blueface spoke afterwards, and he spoke about, he gave some more commentary about the fight. One of them is here. Listen to this.
Out of the ring, it was like,
here we go.
At like the.
Hold on, come on, bro.
He's being honest. Chibu did.
All right, Jesus, I can't get the fucking. I want to play everything. Oh, here we go.
We're still gonna turn up.
There we go. So this is after he gets out the ring. He goes to like the locker room area. Here we go.
Where's my back?
But I'll tell you what, chat. We're gonna watch the fight back, and we're gonna see who landed more punches. Cause that's how it's supposed to go, right?
Leaving on somebody? Yeah, you lost the last round.
Yeah.
But just because you lost the last round doesn't mean you lost the fight.
Especially not unanimously.
You see what I'm saying?
I definitely ran. The first.
The other way around.
See, at this point, Blueface don't even know he not getting paid. He don't know nothing yet. Adin Ross has already made the decision though. Blueface don't know it yet.
Shout out to everybody watching, huh? All the subs. We're still gonna turn up. We still gonna celebrate this payday. We still getting paid. Losses come with this shit.
Now y'all just heard what he just said. He said we still getting paid. So Blueface thought he was gonna get his check. But apparently he must have forgot what he just said to Adin Ross in that ring. He didn't understand the severity of the impact it made when he said it. The fact that it was on live television in front of the world, destroying Adin Ross's name and his credibility as far as his business and him trying to, continue on with doing this. Now, that would hurt his money, so that's why Adin Ross decided, I'm gonna keep your money. I'm gonna keep your bag. And like I said, Blueface thought he was gonna get paid. But let's continue to watch.
We got 4 more. I give it to them. We was up 4-2. We were up 4 rounds. It was up 4-2. But watch when you see the fight be super hot fire, beat dude the fuck up.
This should be against Brand Risk to bet on your own fighter.
You gonna close this company? That's a fact.
Okay, so you hear Blue say it should be, let's go back here.
What kind of judges?
This should be against Brand Risk to bet on your own fighter.
Okay. You gonna close this company? That's a fact.
What the fuck?
Well, the judges is Florida judges. They ain't Brand Risk judges. But the fight before it, if you look at the chat over there, Blueface got robbed. But you did one hell of a job. You did a great job, one hell of a job. Okay. And took his best shot.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, you took his best shot now.
Go watch it back and see who landed more punches.
We're gonna go back to the hotel.
Okay.
Looking better.
Okay, let me do it. Betting scheme should tell y'all enough. Nah, they didn't make any outrageous bets. Should tell you enough.
He said it again. He said it again.
Aiden's betting scheme should tell y'all enough. Nah, hell no.
What you mean?
You want more, right?
Okay.
And 4.
64.
I'll tell you, probably won those. I took those rounds a little.
Yeah.
Sport you can bet on your own fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, he mentions again.
I don't think in any professional sport you can bet on your own fighter.
That's what he did. And he's saying it.
Come on, man. The way he was betting, nigga, can only be one thing.
Y'all hear Blueface sitting up here steady accusing Adin Ross of cheating. Talking about he was betting on his own fighters or something like that and all that. So this is, I didn't see this clip. I didn't know Blueface was steady sitting here and speaking on Adin Ross cheating. Like he steady was, you know what I'm saying? This is on footage. This is on camera. This is everybody watching this. You steady talk. Why would you be saying this, man? That I don't even get that part. That don't even make sense.
Nah, for real. So you really had to go in there and knock him out for real.
I was gonna be the only way.
For this shit so wet back here for.
Nah, I ain't blaming ADIN chat. I'm just saying the way he was prior to the fight. He was more confident than his own fighter.
It's probably looking like Joe.
Oh yeah, we can.
Okay.
I mean, damn, Blueface, is you just that mad because you lost? To where you just pointing fingers and you just trying to be mad at somebody? So you instead of you just taking a loss like a man should, instead of you just saying, you know what I'm saying, bowing down knowing you lost that match. Why would you even say something like that after the fight is over with, after you done got whooped up? Man, I know you been in cheap. First off, it sounded like you was out of win. You must have got whooped up pretty bad. First off, you're not even a boxer, a fighter. I don't even know why you in a ring. Who had your head up to be a boxer? Did Floyd Mayweather call you and say you need to be boxing? Did Mike Tyson call you? Have you talked to any of the greats? You from Cali? I know you from California. You know, schoolyard crib. You talk to any of the greats? They tell you that you need to be boxing. Like they didn't. I'm not saying if they told you, hey man, you know, boxing is something you need to get into. That's something that, you know, it can occupy your time, keep you out of trouble. I'm asking you, did anybody reach out to you and say you need, like, you have skills, you professional, and you'll do good boxing? So we're gonna put you in the ring with such as. Who said that you got boxing skills to put you in the ring? Your first fight, you lost. And you lose a fight, instead of you just taking it like a man, taking the punch on the chin, you know, literally. You sitting up here accusing the man that put the fight together, putting these fights together. You gonna just come out and accuse him of cheat? Cause you lost? Then you gonna say something like, man, yeah, it looked like Adin was over there rooting for the boxer more than the boxer was rooting for himself. So what? You mad cause you lost? You that petty? You that mad cause you lost, bro? I see where this going, man. I would took your money too. That's why you ain't. Yeah, I'm glad you ain't get paid. I would have took your money too. I would have reminded you real fast who show this is and who put this together and who running this shit. I would have did the same thing Adin Ross did. We ain't never gotta worry about seeing you boxing for him no more. You don't need to box at all, but you damn sure ain't gonna be boxing for him no more.
Alright, okay. Alright. Alright, he starts watching some videos. He speaks on it pretty much the next day. He said this.
You guys are expecting me to be upset, angry, or cry. I'm crazy. I done got my ass kicked way worse with no gloves on. I remember in middle school, I was pretty bad.
Okay, this is not it. But essentially, he spoke afterwards about the fight, and you know, his commentary about the fight was basically like, you know what, something's fishy with it. I'm trying to get like the exact clips, and I'm not putting words in his mouth because essentially it came down to a word. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm not being too anal. Pause. Is because this is all about semantics. That's kind of what happened. Here we go.
Aiden is overly selling his decision-making skills, which is ultimately, obviously, he's receiving the flack. That's why he cares to over-explain himself. I'm all of a sudden banned from brand risk, even though I said I would never fight on brand risk.
No, he was reacting to a fake clip too. Okay, all right. Anyway, if I can't find the actual clip, of him like, saying something more, I'll just kind of give you the update of what happened. So, all right. So, Aiden calls me. The fight happens. You hear Blue's comments. There's a couple more comments. I can't find it all. He says, it's like, I just want you to be in the conversation with Wack because, Wack, who's doing business for Blueface, is getting a little bit belligerent. And I said, of course, I'm always a good guy for Aiden. Aiden's my guy, right? And also I don't like Aiden getting bullied, right? It's a white dude. He's not racist. I think he does a lot of stuff for black creators, black people. I stand by Aiden, right? But he wants me to be part of this conversation. So I get a part of the conversation. And as soon as I do, I called Wack afterwards. Here was Aiden's point and here was Wack's point. And I'll tell you where I come in. Aiden's point was this. Everybody got paid on brand risk except Blueface. And I said, well, why didn't he get paid? He did the best job at the fight. I think he brought the biggest crowd. I think it's a reason why those numbers were crazy. Blueface is a draw.
Man, that fool burned the biggest crowd because they was anticipating to see an idiot they never seen before get in the boxing ring and see what was gonna happen. It was an anticipation of wondering, of just wondering. It was not people coming people wasn't coming to see Blueface win. They wasn't coming to see Blueface, basically whoop somebody. They came specifically because Blueface was boxing, and it's just like finding out if Donald Trump is boxing, or it's like finding out if let me see, just name somebody. Let's just normal. It's just like I don't know, a bellhopper, a servant or something. Somebody it's seeing something that's like an alien. It's like seeing something that's impossible. Like you can't believe it. Like, oh, ain't no way. People only showed up because it was Blueface. Because Blueface getting in a boxing ring. This guy that's supposed to be a rapper, which he's pretty bad at that, ain't put out no more than one song that people know. And now all of a sudden you finna box. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people coming. It's gonna be a lot of people showing up to see that. So they're not. You can't say it like Blueface had a lot of people there. Like they was coming to support him as if he's a great fighter, like he's a great boxer, and he was gonna do something. No people. Everybody that came there had no clue at all what Blueface was gonna do. They had no clue if he could even swing a punch. That was the reason why it was so anticipated and so many people came. That's the reason why. That's the only reason why. You can't tell me nothing else.
And I think he deserves to get paid. So Aiden tells me this. And I'm going to be very honest. I really have no horse in the race because I'm really friends with both of these guys. Aiden says, listen, you know how this goes. So the fighters get paid from our sponsor. Our sponsor is RainBet. RainBet is a online gambling casino that people could choose. You could bet on sports. You could clearly bet on the fight. You could bet on whatever you want to. And as part of the contract that they signed, so this is very clear. Even though brand risk is owned by Aiden, the sponsor is financing the fights. Okay? This is not brand risk or Aiden putting up the money. He basically, I would think, gets like a budget. Don't know exactly how it works, but probably gets a budget to produce the show and probably get a budget to pay fighters. After the performance And remember, you know, they have brand risk logo. I mean, Rainback.
And if y'all was in my last stream, I had explained it. The same thing these academics explaining right now. I had said that Adin Ross, that's pretty much how he runs these boxing matches. You know, he's the one, the top dollar. He's the one with all the money. He's the one that got the paper. He put these fights together. You know what I'm saying? He pulled all the sponsors together. He get all the sponsors to pitch him money. And that way he don't have to spend a dollar of his own money. And put it together, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's why Blueface assumed he cheated or something. Like he's just automatically trying to hurry up and get all his money back. Cause I don't know, but Blueface, man, I don't know. You stuck your foot in your mouth when you said that. I just would have never brung that out. You know, that's something you could have addressed to Adin Ross off camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man to man, personal. Like, call him on the phone and y'all discuss that. You decided to say that right on camera, right on live, right when he was asking you about the fight. You had just got your ass whooped. You should have been answering how I feel to get your ass whooped by somebody. You should have been answering where you went wrong in that fight. That's what he wanted you to answer. You gonna blurt out something like that? Yeah, you know what you was doing. You know what you was doing, bro. That ain't had nothing to do with the fight. That ain't had nothing to do with the task. It didn't have nothing to do with the obligation that you had that was supposed to be on that video. It's supposed to be strictly about boxing, answering questions about boxing, and boxing only, bro. You did some lame shit. I can't go for that. I feel like you did this just because you were a sore loser, man.
That logo's all over the place. You can tell by, you know, look even at this thumbnail right here. Rainbet tells Adin, hey, listen, we're cool with paying all of the other fighters, but Blueface we're having an issue with. And Adin says, why? They say to Adin, well, Blueface came out and basically accused the event of being rigged. Our whole business, you know, motto and our whole business, like, you know, engine is about people understanding that if you come to our casino, the odds are the odds. No one's fucking with nothing. And for them, that is a integral and centerpiece portion of their main business. So they withheld his pay until they could at least have Adin talk to Blueface and his people to figure out what's the medium. So I'm telling Adin, I said, well, Adin, he kind of got to get paid. You know, the guy did his job. And he's like, well, if he'd never said what he said in the ring, he would have gotten paid. So I said, all right, cool. Let me go talk to Wack. And after I talk to Wack, I'll come back to talk to you. So I hit Wack up. And when I hit Wack up, I said, Wack, what's going on? So this is before. Yeah, so Wack now knows I'm involved in this situation. I said, Wack, what's going on, bro? He said, what's good? What do you mean? I said, you know, Adin hit me up. What's the situation with y'all? He's like, well, we did the fight, signed the contract, and he doesn't want to pay. I said, well, you know, he said he was trying to explain to you why the money is being held up. And he said that you were getting a little bit ignorant with him. That's why I'm entering the situation. So let me try to explain. His sponsor is a gambling company. The gambling company, who had a contract with the fighter, Blueface, feels that the terms of the contract is breached because the fighter who fought essentially is insinuating that potential bets on the fight, which the sponsor is paying out of, may have been manipulated. Respectfully, I could honestly understand, you know, like, for example, if let me just put it in different terms. If Kraft Foods sponsored an event or a boxing match, and after the fight, you're like, man, I only won this fucking boxing match because I don't fuck with Kraft Food. I fuck with a competitor. You could see that might get you into some legal problems. In any contract you sign, right? Any contract, there's going to be a non-disparagement clause, which means you cannot speak ill and negative of the people who have given you this contract. especially during the duration of the contract and probably for a period afterwards as well. Okay? It's kind of like a way to have like an NDA. Also, they don't want proprietary stuff coming out. And, you know,
I hope y'all keeping up with what DJ Academic speaking on, man. Like I said, this is how your boy Blueface, the tough guy. This is the rapper. This is the, you know what I'm saying? This is the, you know what I'm saying? Schoolyard Crip. This is the one that was talking about he won't whoop Soldier Boy. This is the one he, you know what I'm saying? You should be too scared to take money from him, man. Especially a white boy. I know ain't no white boy that took your, keeping your money. And I know better than that. But what it's looking like is, that's what's happened. Look like you, white boy took your money and you ain't gonna do shit about it. You can't do nothing about it. Like you gotta just, it looked to me like you gotta just take that Blueface. You gonna have to take the blue off your name, man. Yeah, you can't be calling yourself Blueface no more. Nah, ain't no more schoolyard crip. That's over with. Ain't no more schoolyard cripping. You can't go back to the hood and tell your crips that, man. You can't tell them this, man. One white man brought on. You mean to tell me you went, put in a whole full flex, rounds and all, finished it, finished it, got done, talk to the person that's gonna pay you, talk to the person that's supposed to pay you on camera, told him such and such, he told you such and such, and he still took your money? He still robbed you? He did this. This was a live event. Like something that the world watched, the whole world watched. And that white this is a white boy that threw this event. And he still robbed you on live camera. And he like, what you gonna do about it? That's why Aiden Ross is on. Like, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, you said I'm cheap. You said I'm cheap. You said I'm whatever it is, and basically I put my name out there like I'm just rigging up. You know what I'm saying? And cheating. Yeah, man. You can't get paid. And you banned. You can never box for that company no more. Blueface, you know you need that money, man. You know you doing bad and you need that money. You ain't rapping no more. You ain't got no music out. You ain't got no music. That's over with. You need this money. This boxing was like, this was your like turnover. This was gonna be your ticket from getting away from rapping. Like you was gonna be able to say this instead of telling the truth that you can't come up with no raps and no verses, and you can't write no good music. You could have just used this as this what I'm doing now, man. I'm a boxer now. I ain't gotta rap no more. I'm knocking niggas out left and right, man. Yeah, I'm bad boy. Can't nobody schoolyard crip, man. I'm all tough in the streets and in the ring. Yeah. This is what you was gonna say. That's what you thought you was gonna say. That's what you thought you was gonna be able to ride with. But you took yourself to this boxing match and it went entirely backwards. It went completely backwards. To where not only did you lose the fight, man, you practiced, you exercised, and you worked out. You picked up weight and you picked up like muscular weight and you exercised to lose this fight. And you not only did you lose the fight, but you lost your nuts. How did you lose the fight and lose your manhood? You mean you got whooped? You got whooped and your pockets got whooped? You got whooped and your pocket. But Blueface, let me explain something to you, man. You got robbed in the ring, then your pockets got robbed out the ring, man. That's exactly what happened. That's basically what happened, man. You got snatched up in the ring and snatched up out the ring by a white boy. That's what happened to you. That's what happened to you, man. Schoolyard crip. I waited about 2 weeks before I did a live stream on this because I just knew for a fact this was gonna be fake news. I knew you was gonna come out like counting the money from the chick. Like I don't know why fools be just putting out that fake ass. You know what I'm saying? Crazy you think ain't Ross ain't, boy, that's a white boy, man. You think I ain't got my money? All the crips I'm tied in with, boy, you think that man ain't paid me? You schoolyard crip, man. Schoolyard crip. You let a white boy take your check on live TV. Man, this was so crucial. Soulja Boy had to call you and say, ask if you needed some help. Soulja Boy felt bad for you. Man, we can go get them together, man. We'll a tag teamer, man. Blueface. It's not crippin', man. This is not crippin', my G. This is not crippin' at all, my G. Come on now, dawg. Come on, man. This ain't crippin', Blueface. It ain't. Schoolyard ain't gonna go for that. You can't just go back home and say, oh, that's just another loss. Nah, that ain't just no another loss. That ain't no play where you, that ain't no play, man, where you know what I'm saying, fronted out something. And they didn't bring the change ain't came back. Or they brought ain't got all the change or whatever the case. This ain't one of those situations, man. This was on live, on camera, in front of the world, bro. And this ain't even no street. This was legal. This was legit money. And this was by a white boy. I had to keep saying it, man. A white boy. And he turned a legal, legit, live job for you into a illegal robbery. And man, got down on you, bro. Blueface. That ain't schoolyard crippin', cuz. I know Snoop, man. I know Snoop Dogg. I know Snoop and them sets ain't going, boy. I know they said wouldn't go for that. I know them Crips. Them real Crips down there in Cali. Boy, you would have had your... Let me explain something to you. Aiden Ross would have had your money back in your pocket so fast. You mean to tell me you got Whack 100 that's supporting you? And you got robbed by a white boy? You Whack 100 is that supporting you, and you got robbed by Aiden Ross. You let Aiden Ross take your bag. Like, what you gonna do about it? God damn.
Everything, right? Like when I signed with Spotify, you can't shit talk Spotify. You can't be like, fuck Spotify. Like, no, bro, you just breach your contract. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of a normal thing. And here where we get into this issue. So I explained that to Wack. I said, Wack, you got to understand that, right? I said, listen, okay, if they're holding the money up for that, I said, I don't think, obviously.
Hold on, man. We got a problem here, y'all. Is this not one man that got robbed? I think we got two men that got robbed. Yes, y'all listen. I think we have a Blood and we have a Crip from California that got robbed. Whack 100 and Blueface. This should be danger zone for Aiden Ross, man. You mean to tell me a Blood and a Crip from Cali, from California? Schoolyard Crip? You took this check, and you mean Whack 100 is somehow calling academics? You mean to tell me this white boy robbed a Blood and a Crip on live camera? Did this really happen? I don't know, man. I'm just, y'all let me know something, man. Blueface, what's up? Y'all talk to me. The Blueface fans. He got his bag. He got his money too. And a security Blood member, a Crip member with a Blood security member, both get robbed. Both got robbed by a white boy. You got to be kidding me.
See, I bet on Blue. I wanted Blue to win. I lost money with Blue. I have no horse. Like, it's nowhere I'm like, oh no, I won't wait Aiden to. No. I'm a really neutral party, and I'm not salty that I lost either. You win some, you lose some.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys, Nina just built an app.
So I explained that to Wack, and Wack then says this to me. Wack says, well, academics, check this out. It doesn't matter what Blueface said. I said, what do you mean? He said, it doesn't matter what Blueface said, in the ring or otherwise, Aiden and Brand Risk signed a contract with me. And I was like, what does that mean? He said, well, they signed a contract with Whack 100 to furnish these things, which is Blueface. So unless I breach the contract, whatever they're saying, which I didn't breach the contract, whatever they're saying does not apply. Now I kind of hear that on technicality. I'm like, all right, cool.
So basically, what I'm getting out of the situation is like what I just said. Whack 100 and Blueface got robbed by ADIN Ross. That's what happened, y'all. That's exactly what happened. That's what the situation is here. That's what we're facing right now.
All right, whatever. I bet. So now I'm playing middleman and telephone. I go back to ADIN. I said, well, ADIN, Whack is kind of giving me a technicality here. I get your point, and by the way, ADIN. Every time I talk to ADIN, I'm saying to ADIN, this is not a race thing. Obviously, it's not a race thing, but I do. No matter what you might think my issues are with Blueface, I'm a black dude and I love hip hop. This shit has changed my life. So I do care about, especially fighters who have came from a hip hop background. Blueface, Ruga. So I said to ADIN, ADIN, man, you had the biggest event. This guy put on a hell of a show. I get it. He did say some crazy shit, but he's upset. He's emotional, like many fighters get. Like we've seen, fighters in actual professional fights. They've kind of made certain comments, like, man, something going on. He's not serious, bro. He should get paid. Okay.
That's what I said. I'm looking at the situation like this right here, and I ain't gonna hold y'all too much long on this, because pretty much the gist is Blueface and Whack 100 got robbed by a white boy, and they still have not done nothing about it. So the educational knowledge on this is always know what you get into before you get into it. If you're gonna box, know about boxing, know about when to get paid, know about how to get paid, know about what to say, what not to say, know all the ins and outs when you're stepping in something and doing something. Don't just think you just a Mr. Bad Boy and you a schoolyard crip and you just running around here just, I don't know what it is you thought you was doing, man. Tattoos, you just got out of jail, you hurting for a bag, so you really needed this money. So, I ain't gonna lie to you, this would have been something I'd have probably pounded on ADIN Ross' head over, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how you and Whack 100 just, damn, man, y'all just went home with y'all pockets hanging. Y'all walked home with your pockets hanging out. For real, pockets still hanging out right now. You ain't even get the lint. Y'all ain't even get the lint back. Man, y'all let that white boy snatch y'all, bro. ADIN Ross took your bag, bro. You fought for nothing. Come on, Mr. Blueface, man. Mr. Schoolyard Crip. Mr. Schoolyard Crip. Open Peacock. Man, what is going on, bro? You cannot tell the Crips that when you get back to the hood, man. Whack 100. Whack 100. You cannot tell the Bloods that when you get back to the hood, man. Y'all got to get that money, man. Go get that money, man. You got to get that bag. You sitting up here trying to explain you trying to explain the DJ Academic. Yeah, man, it ain't one of them parties, man, you know what I'm saying? So I signed, so you got robbed in, Whack 100? So you got robbed in. Either you got robbed, or either Blueface got robbed, or either both of y'all got robbed. God damn it, let me know which one to answer, man. If somebody went home with their pockets hanging out. That's all I want to know, man. Any updates, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't heard no update, Blueface. Let me see. Let's check for an update before I end this live, cause Blueface, you looking real bummy right now, boy. Blueface respond to ADIN Ross. Let me see if you gonna say something. See what you gonna say, boy. Boy, you better say something, man. You can't go out like this, man. You just can't go out like this, bro. Please don't go out like this. I hope you don't go out like this, man. For the sake of the Crips. Let's watch it. Why would we get paid? Okay, now this is ADIN Ross. So we go here. ADIN Ross. We finna listen to ADIN Ross speak on the situation on why he robbed Blueface and he ain't give him his money. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, we got the new Debo. We got the new Debo in the house right here, man. And you would have thought it was actually two actual people from California that would play the Debo. You know what I'm saying? Role would have portrayed the Debo role, like, you know what I'm saying? Give me your chain, give me your watch, give me your, you know what I'm saying, wallet. But no, it was actually two members from where the real Debo is from that got robbed by this suburban white boy. Like, what you gonna do about it?
Finally explains why Blueface did not get fully paid after the fight and breaks down what really happened.
So here's the actual what the f happened. I don't see these clips of Blueface because the guy gets, I don't know how many viewers. I don't. I'm not gonna bag it on him, even though at one point he did say streamers were pointless. Majority of you guys, do you think that he deserves to be paid in full? For those that are saying yes, why? You said brand risk was big because he fought? Yes, it was. And that's why I agreed to pay him a number. Is Blue not gonna get paid? No. He's gonna get paid something. He's just not gonna get paid the amount. He did not do what he was supposed to.
Okay, so we got a correction. So, which is still a problem. Because that's just like you going back to the, that's like you going back to plug, you going back to the plug to re-up. But you ain't got the whole amount of, you ain't got all the money. You supposed to put it like this. It's like you're supposed to be bringing somebody X amount of dollars. Alright? You owe me X amount of dollars. Now when you get to that person, you only get them so much of that. You don't give them all the money. You just give them only so much. So technically, Whack 100 and Blueface, you still getting robbed. This man saying, I'm going to give y'all some, but you ain't going to get all of what you supposed to get. What is that? Bro, do this not remind you of the beginning of, do this not remind you of the beginning of the NWA movie? I'm trying to think what was the name of it. But you know the new NWA movie. Right at the beginning, when they, you know what I'm saying, ask Lee want a beer and all this and that, and then come to find out they finna rob him. You know what I'm saying? Right at the beginning, when they finna rob him and stuff, man, they just pockets out, boom. I forgot what I was finna say. I ain't gonna lie, let me finish.
To do. And again, I feel bad because if Blue and I just got on the phone and figured it out and talked about it, I think if I got...
that's what I was saying, basically. So, but it's like at the beginning of the movie, dude went in there and he was supposed to be getting something. He had brought some, you know what I'm saying, some blah, he supposed to be getting something. But the guys, when they let him in the house, they locked the door. And they told him, they say, man, well, so we're a little short. You're going to have to let us hold on to it. Like, they just basically telling them, man, we that's considered a robbery. If I don't have all your money, I only got some of it, but you still going to give me what you supposed to, that's considered a robbery. So, Aiden Ross, you still robbed. You can't tell me I'm supposed to get $10,000. You can't tell me I'm supposed to get $2,500 and you only giving me $500. Like, what the hell is it? You only giving me $1,500. What the hell is it? That's what you're doing. That's robbery. That's still robbery. Just keep all of it, basically. That's what I'm on.
On a call with Blueface. None of this would have ever happened.
I wake up to 3 or 4 clips saying something about how he got paid this much, which is a breach. I don't make a complaint. You guys think I don't. I wake up because you guys think I'm the boss of this. I wake up from the people that pay and they're saying, yo, fix this. You can say Aiden Ross. You can say Brandon. I'll never work for Aiden again. I just need you to clear out the part where the rain bet, betting, the rigging, all that stuff.
Aiden Ross finally explains why Blueface did not get fully paid after the fight.
Sitting here talking, I ain't thought my damn mic was on. But anyway, like I was saying, well, my mic was muted. Man, no, this is considered, this is what you call robbery. This is the highway robbery. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I got $400, I want all 400. I don't want 390. I don't want 398. I don't want 395. If you don't give me all the 400 you're supposed to give me, that means you robbing me. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing to tell me I ain't got it all. It's another thing to tell me I got it all, but I'm just going to only give you this amount because that's what I'm going to do. That's robbery. That's what Aiden Ross doing. You ain't telling me nothing else.
Fight and breaks down what really happened.
So here's the actual what the I don't see these clips of Blueface because the guy gets, I don't know how many viewers. I don't. And I'm not going to bag and on him, even though I won't.
I ain't watching it again. I'm tripping. So Aiden responded. Let me see. Aiden respond back. It's just what it is. Blueface and Whack 100, man. They shit, man. Don't even give me that money. I don't want my money if it's not all of my money. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let me come to you and you telling me I ain't giving you all what you supposed to get. I'm only going. We got problems. Like I said, just gonna keep all of it because yeah, it's that kind of party, bro. Just gonna keep all of it. Just gonna keep all of it because however I handle, however I answer, I come to the conclusion on this. I want to make sure it's all because I ain't got $1 from it. You understand what I'm saying? However I handle this, I want to make sure it's because you didn't give me none of my shit. And I don't care if you got some of it. You telling me you got all my money, but you only gonna give me some of it? Keep all of it. That's robbery. You can't do that in the street. Like I said, in the streets, they'll blow your ears off. They'll clap your teeth together. And this is Aiden Ross. This a white boy. A white boy done did this, man. To some Californians, 2 Debos. What's going on? A Crip and a Blood. Let me say that again, man. A Crip and a Blood. You hear me? Man, what's going on with the world, man? Blueface, man, Whack 100. I need y'all to post up. Post up real quick. So that y'all got y'all whole check, man. Show me y'all made Aiden Ross cough up all that money, man. He over here talking big bad and tough. This means he could have just gave y'all $3. Could have gave y'all $4.50. I gave him something, but I ain't give him all. They ain't no way. The way he talk, lame, like y'all got 12% of y'all check, man. That's how Aiden sound. Tell me y'all got more than. Tell me y'all got y'all 100%, bro. Come on, Blue. Come on, Whack. Tell me y'all got y'all 100, my guy. Y'all looking real ill right now, man. This Silence the Clapback can't be if you know better, go better. If you know better, do better. I'm the one and only Silence the Clapback can't be. It's the Clapback Show. Appreciate you for tuning in, you know what I'm saying? We about to tune out. Blueface, Whack 100. Y'all got about 24 hours, man, to say something. Respond, man. Show us I got that check. Show us I got that full amount, man. Hey, Ross looking like the new Cali right now. He looking like the new Crip and Blood right now, man. This ain't popping, bro. And what's so crazy, he can pay y'all all y'all money. He just deliberately saying flat out, I'm making a decision not to pay y'all all y'all money. Like he making that decision himself. Himself, a white boy. Towards 2 Californians. Gangbangers. Blood, Crip. What's going on, man? On BD, man. I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't know. Whack 100, Blueface, man. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all get it together, alright? Yeah.
Guess what you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop acting tough. Your partners ain't sliding. I guess you done had no damn boo-hoo. Now blow out his mind. I'm back on this money. She call it a grind. Put your life on the line. Looking his eyes, you can tell that he's scared, but they ain't ready to die. Gang get an order. Them soldiers don't stand by them 762s. They singing the tune as you